Welcome back to the Crypto Moses channel. Today we're talking about Shiba Inu's big partnership with none other than the UAE government and what it could mean for SHIB's price and future fundamentals. So as we all know, SHIB has been struggling recently. It dropped roughly about 30 to 40% last month from its high, and it has rebounded a bit since then. And now, even though its burn rate is soaring right now, and there was a huge 10.4 trillion SHIB transaction that just hit Binance. So what's really going on? Let's break it down today. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel if you find this news helpful, and stay till the end so we can break it down for you piece by piece and hopefully give us all a direction. Now first, let's go over Shiba Inu's price action. So right now SHIB is bouncing between the 0.00014 and the 0.00016, and it's trying its best to recover here. I can actually show you guys what I'm talking about here in the chart. We can see that we're roughly in between the 0.4 number, and we can actually bring that down to here, and we're up to about the 0.6. So it's about a 19% window that we're hovering over, right? And that is kind of a big window for SHIB, but right now we're just waiting for it to finish its consolidation and kind of pick a direction. But fundamentals like this with news about governments partnering is huge. Okay, so let's look at some stats that we see, right? SHIB's burn rate actually jumped by 567%. I did a deep dive a couple of videos back, so be sure to check that out, but it hasn't actually moved the price much, which is a negative. Now, whales, who are big investors, right now are not buying too much, which actually lower all of our confidence in the market, specifically here. And then also traders like us are waiting for a clear trend before we make a big move, because right now it's consolidating, so we don't see it. Some news updates. Fundamentally, let's talk about SHIB's UAE partnership and some of these Binance whales. Now, Shiba Inu's team up with the UAE government. What does that mean for us? So SHIB right now is working with the UAE's Ministry of Energy and Infrastructure, and their goal is basically to bring this blockchain to government services. Why is this important for us, right? Why is this even a whole video worth? Well, the UAE is one of the first governments to actually use blockchain at this level, right? And that should be huge. And if this goes really, really well, that's going to signify the power of blockchain and then combining it with governments. Now, SHIB's SHIBOS is going to help modernize their energy and their infrastructure piece, right? And that's insane, because if we see it doing that, how many other governments might be able to ingrain that into their systems? That's pretty cool. Then we've also got Shiba Inu's team that says that this is one of the biggest Web3 partnerships ever. And I agree. And I think it's because with the UAE government, one of the richest governments in the world, and this is going to be so huge for SHIB's future. But so far the price hasn't moved much from this news, right? It's really sticking to the broader markets movement right now. So that means the fundamentals have not gotten new investors in yet, or maybe not enough people know about this combination with the UAE government. So we just have to kind of wait a bit and see if the news continues to go out. This 10.4 trillion SHIB that moved to Binance, is that a good or a bad thing? And that's a lot of SHIB moving around, and it could mean one of two things in my opinion here, right? One, this is a bad part, whales are preparing to sell, which could genuinely push the price down so bad, because 10 trillion token is a lot, right? And then also maybe this is the better option, hopefully, investors are staking SHIB or holding long term, which could actually be extremely bullish for us. So right now, yes, SHIB is up roughly 7% in the last 24 hours. Of course, that's subject to change because we move so fast in the market. So we all need to watch what's happening next. Very much so. Put a chart up behind you. I got the BTC one, but I might switch that to SHIB, right? Just so I'm consistently watching it. Now, even though the market is still booming, right? Like we've got the general market still moving upwards in some trends, SHIB is still down from its highs. And let's talk about why that is impacting us. Well, one, whales aren't buying as much right now, right? And that's a huge determining factor. When whales enter the market, a lot of retail follows as well. And because we can see what happens, right? We can see them on the blockchain purchasing it or adding onto their bags. Now, SHIB burn rates are up, but the price isn't reacting positively yet. So we need to wait on that, and that could just be a lagging indicator in a sense. And then there is drama in the community. Now, some say that SHIB's lead developer is backing sketchy projects, which is causing negative momentum within the community. And until traders see more momentum, we're all going to be extremely cautious. But the positive news is that a very important crypto to us is making a partnership with the government. So that should help it tremendously. And now let's think of this. If SHIB does bother to keep staying above the 0.00015 mark, it could easily hit the 0.00018 mark. And if it doesn't, I do think we're going to drop down lower to some of these points. Let me show you guys the chart. I think if we don't stabilize above here and make it to the 1.7 or the 1.9 or even just consolidate in the 1.8, then we're probably going to drive right back down to the 1.2 mark. And we see that because this line was here for a long time and it's respected that line consistently. So that support is actually a really good point for it. Another thing too, though, if you're afraid to buy bags right now, which I don't blame you, I am a little bit, I'd recommend looking into trading via like this. And you can use SHIB right here with a 50x leverage. You guys, there's literally a link in the description below for BTCC, and the link will give you a $10,000 deposit bonus if done right. So use that to your advantage. It's literally free money in the description for you guys. You can easily trade with it. And with the way the market's going, you can easily find some good moves and make easy profits throughout the day. There's also other videos that I've done showing you how to trade on there. So please don't hesitate. Comment below if you've got questions, right? And let's think of this, you guys. Will the UAE's deal actually push SHIB higher, or is it just still going to be stuck? I want to know what you think. So let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being subscribed and following. It means the world to me. I will see you guys next time, but you need to stay informed, stay prepared, and stay ahead as always. Peace out, everyone.